Alright, Shalom. Before I get started, I want to start by saying Call Halayim La Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shah Ba'Hashem Kodash. Double honors to my apostle elders of Great Millstone that taught me this truth and that rule well. And peace and salutation to you brothers out there laboring in this truth and all righteousness and sincerity. To you I say Shalom. Alright, this is Brother Amorwan from the GMS Charlotte camp coming back with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shah Ba'Hashem Kodash. And this lesson, I'm gonna do pretty much a quick hit. Just going in the spirit. And I'm going to read from the book of Job, chapter 20. I'm going to start at verse 4. All right? It reads, Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon the earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment? Right? It says, knowing this since, history, man. All right? Because you look through history, and, it everything is set in stone, so you have a reminder to look back on. It says that the triumphant of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite for a moment, right? Because the wicked never wins long, man. All right, you had this devil, the so-called white man, who is Esau of the scriptures, Esau Edom of the scriptures, who is the current ruler of this earth, and it said he seems like he's winning right now, man. All right. The devil is trying to establish his new world order, man, to where he feels in his heart that he's going to rule forever, man. But history always goes to show that Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shah always, destroys, the wicked kingdoms, man. Those that rule that don't uphold the law, statutes, and commandments, and they always come out of power, man. All right, history has shown that, through the Babylonians, through the Persians and the Medes, through every kingdom, man. Even when we ruled for the short amount of time that we ruled, man. All right, when we started to go off, man, that's when the Lord took us out of power, man. And what you're about to see coming very, very soon is Esau fall out of power, man. Because the Lord doesn't let the wicked, bask in glory, because Esau, he truly in his heart believes that he's gonna rule forever, man. And to the average eye, it feels like he's been ruling forever, man. Because you look at the history, all right, we got the Greeks, who were the Edomites, man. They ruled, they came out of power, and then the Romans came into power, and then they were brought down for a little while, and then during the Renaissance era, Esau came back into power again, and he's been ruling ever since then, man. All right, but in man's eyes, man, that seems like it's a long time, but if you're looking through the eyes of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shah, this devil has not been ruling that long, man. Okay? And we're going to get a precept to prove that. All right? This is going into the book of 2 Peter, chapter 3, verse 8. And it reads, But beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing, that one day is with the Lord as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years as one day. Right, so in Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shah eyes, man, all right, this devil hasn't been ruling, for more than a couple of days, man, because, in man's eyes, it takes up to 1,000 years just to spend one day with the Lord, man. So, since Yahweh Shah was called back into the heavens to sit on the right-hand side of the throne with Yahweh, man, it's only been 2 days, man. So this devil's really been only ruling for about 2-3 days, man. All right, so that's showing you that the Lord is true to his word, man. All right. Matter of fact, you keep reading. It says the Lord is not slack concerning his promise, as some men count slackness, but long suffering to usward and not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance. Right, because the Lord told you that the wicked is not gonna rule forever, man. All right, the wicked is only gonna rule for a short time, man. All right, and the Lord have only established you devils to rule, to punish us, man, for disobedience, disobeying the Lord's law, statutes, and commandments, man. So what you're having is this devil destroying the earth, to the point where if Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shah don't return and deliver his men and take this devil out of power, man, there won't be nothing to come back and save, man, because this devil is literally destroying everything as we speak, man. All right, he's destroying the water, he's destroying the food, he's destroying the earth itself, man. All right, so with that being known, man, this devil got to come out of power, man. But we all know it's a time coming soon, to where we don't have to wait much longer to see this devil fall, man. All right, jumping back, it says Job 20:5, though that the triumphant of the wicked. I start at 4 again. Job 20:4, knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphant of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite for a moment, right? Because this devil's not even going to be able to enjoy the fruits of his wicked labor, man. All right, because the Lord's gonna allow you to establish your new world order just for the sake of you doing it. And then right whenever you think you're about to sit down and enjoy your works, man, the Lord's gonna snatch it from under you, man. All right, so that pride and joy that you gonna feel is gonna be for a instant moment, and then what's gonna happen, man? Your kingdom is gonna fall very swiftly, man. All right. It says, though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach unto the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? Right, because your pride, man, has boosted your ego to the point where you feel like you are more greater than the Most High Himself, man. All right, because you feel like in your heart that you truly done all this on your own, that the Lord didn't help you get to this point. You know, the scriptures tell you that. Matter of fact, let me get it real quick. This is Salakia. Daniel 4:17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers, and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and set up over it the basis of men. Right. So the Lord is the one that put you devils into the power seat, man. He gave you the world to rule, so we can see what wickedness looks like. So when we back in the power seat, man, and we gonna judge matters by the law, man, so we can establish what true righteousness is in the earth, man. All right, but you devils, through y'all pride, man, y'all truly believe that you're gonna stay in the power forever. The Lord saw that the Lord is not seeing what you're doing, casting spells to try to corrupt His people. You're gunning us down in the street. You're poisoning us, man. You got our women turned against us, man. You turn our men into faggots, turn our women into lesbians, man. Hey, you corrupted our kids' minds, man. Everything you're doing, the Lord is seeing it, man. So whenever you are brought down, man, it's going to be a swift judgment, man. Because when the Lord takes you down, it's going to be very quick, man. All right, the scripture tell you that your kingdom's going to fall in one day, man, in 1 hour. All right, your kingdom's going to fall, man. So the scripture is going to show you, man, that you are going to have a very glorious riches to rags story, man. All right. It says back in Job 20, start back at 6. It says, though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach unto the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? Right, because just like your symbol, the eagle, you were able to do so-called great feats, man. You say you went up to space. When you put those satellites up in the earth, man, it's like in the space. That was the beginning and the end for you devils, man. Because that was when Yahweh Shem Yahushua prophesied you was gonna fall, man. Which, let me get that just to prove my point. All right, this is Obadiah chapter 1, verse 3. It says, the pride of thine heart have deceived thee, that dwelleth in the cleft of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Right, because you devils are deceived, man. Because like I said, you really think that you're going to be able to establish this new world order and rule the whole planet with an iron fist and promote wickedness, man. But if the Lord will allow you to do that, man, then you will destroy the whole planet, man. Ultimately, you will destroy life itself, man, because you are the embodiment of death, man. Okay? It says, thou that dwelleth in the cleft of the rocks, man. That's showing you that's talking about you Edomites, man. You so-called Caucasians, man. All right, because when you look up that word Caucasian, it goes back into cave dweller, man. All right, because you Edomites lived in the land of Edom in Mount Petra, you know, which is in the mountains, man. That's where you get the caveman, from. It says, "Who saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?" Because you feel like you not gonna be taken out of power, man. All right, you have so much pride on you, that whenever the Lord Himself cracks them clouds, man, you truly think you're gonna put up a fair fight against against the Lord and win, man. All right, you see his pride through these movies like Independence Day, War of the Worlds and whatnot, man. They show these alien movies and so-called mankind triumphant over these aliens, because that's Esau and his pride trying to put the image out like he's gonna beat the Most High, man. All right, this is verse 4. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, all right, and you look all throughout all Esau's ruling, he's always used that same symbol, because an eagle is a proud animal, man. All right, the eagle, flies in the sky, man, and looks down on everything, man. That's the most proudest animal on the earth, man. So that's a reason why Esau used that as a symbol, man. Okay, it says, "And though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord." Right, because the Lord is going to show you that you're not the one that's pulling the strings, man. All right, you were only set up for a job, and your job is almost over, and you're gonna be brought back down to where it's supposed to be at, man, which is below the feet of the Israelites, man. All right, it says back in Job 20:7. I'll start back at 6. "Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach into the clouds." Salak. Matter of fact, I missed my point in Obadiah. So Salaki. We go back. Verse 4. It says, "Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, this will I bring thee down, saith the Lord." Right, because that talking about they set their nest among the stars, that's that satellite that I spoke of earlier, that Esau, put up in space, man. Now they got that satellite, watching at the chariots, man, because they're anticipating Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah's return, man. All right, because they know that the Lord's coming back, man. That's why they had Trump, and Ronald Reagan. He was the first one to mention that it's going to be a extraterrestrial life come, and that's going to cause all the world leaders to come together to fight against this common enemy, which is talking about Yahweh Shah, man, who you enemy call Jesus Christ, man. All right, that's why you have that thing called the space program now, man. That's why you have these different satellites that's looking for the Lord, man. Okay, but jumping back, Job 20:7, it says, "Yea, he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, Where is he?" Right, because when you come out of power, man, that's gonna be it for you, man, and you never gonna rule again, man. And it's gonna be so significant that when you get your ass handed to you, man, all right, nobody on the earth is gonna remember you ruling, man, because that's how insignificant you are, man. Okay, it said you're gonna perish like your own dung, man, because you have, when you use the bathroom, man, you take a dump, man, you flush that toilet, and that shit, goes down the toilet, and it's not to be seen anymore, man. That's exactly how it's gonna be for you Edomites, man, because if you have your rulership, man, it's circling the drain, man. It's going around the toilet bowl where it's almost on its way out the toilet into the drains, man, to never be seen again. And that's going to be exactly what's going to happen to you Edomites, man, because when we get you in slavery, man, after your 1,000 years is up, man, there's going to be no more Edomites, because we're going to put you in a pen. We're going to burn you, man. All right. It says, "He shall fly away as a dream and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night." Right, because you devils, it's going to be as a nightmare for us to remember that, damn, we were under you insignificant pieces of filth, man. All right, so I ain't gonna call you no human, because you ain't even human, man. Human means hue, color, man. You are viler than a beast, man. You a beast, man. All right. Excuse me. It says, the eye which also saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place any more behold him. Right, because Going back up to verse 8, it says you're going to fly away like a dream, man. Like I said, it's going to be a nightmare. And you're going to be chased away as a vision of night, man. We gonna forget this. You're going to forget about you devils after y'all gone, man. All right? Because it's going to be the talk around the kingdom that, hey, y'all remember whenever the so-called white man was ruling, and hey, it's going to be a joke almost, man, because we really going to, dwell on that and think like, yo, that shows the power of our Lord, man, because he put this weak base man over us, man. All right, but it says that our eye which shall see him the eye which saw him shall see him no more, right? Because once that 1,000-year period is up, after y'all enslaved y'all captivity, man, there's gonna be no more Edomites after that, man. Because like I said, we're gonna put you in the pit, we're gonna burn you, man. Okay, and to prove that point, jumping back to the book of Obadiah. This is the book of Obadiah 1:18. It says, "In the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord has spoken it." Right. So we gonna do away with the so-called white man, all right, in that day, man, because you have a heavy price you have to pay back before you gone, man. All right, so when we get you in the kingdom, man, all right, you're gonna be in the kingdom of heaven, but you're gonna be in the kingdom of heaven and hardcore bondage, man. All right, paying back, getting paid back for everything you've done to us, man. Okay, it says, "And they of the south shall possess the mount of Esau, and they of the plain the Philistine, and they shall possess the fields of Ephraim, and the fields of Samaria, and Benjamin shall possess Gilead." So pretty much the point, man. And when Esau was gone and done away with, man, and we're gonna take everything that take his land, all that, man. So it's really gonna be no remembrance of Esau in that day. You're not gonna even remember about seeing a so-called white man in that day, man. Okay, because after you gone, man, it's gonna be nothing but straight melanated people on the earth again, man. All right. So we know that, hey, Yahweh Shem Shah is slack concerning his promise, man. And he said redemption is coming for the house of Israel, man. So we just got to stay patient and, and endure, man, because it sucks being under this damn devil, man. But, hey, that's part of carrying the cross, man, and bearing the indignation of the Lord, man, because we sinned against him. So, we hasten the day for you devil to come out of power, man, and for us to have our foot upon y'all neck like y'all have us, man. So, Lord willing, that was edifying. I'm going to go ahead and close this out. I'm going to say, Call Halayim like Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Bashim Kakwadash. Don't mind us, my apostle, elders of great millstone, taught me this truth and rule well. Peace and salutation to the elect. Shalom.